gotta be honest, it's really cool how thorough and detailed and like how in-depth they go in the Pokedex. Like if you don't read the Pokedex, which I don't, just throwing that out there, you don't know any of this stuff, but it makes Pokemon so much cooler and so much interesting if you read the Pokedex entries. So I need to start doing that. Just throwing that out there. What is up, YouTube? Welcome back. It's Curmudgeon Jones coming back to you with another reaction video. Today we're going to be checking out Baby Pokemon Battle Royale Explained by Lockstin and Gnoggin. If you missed out on my reaction video to the Baby Pokemon Battle Royale, it'll be up in the cards and the playlist will be down below. It'll have all of the reactions to all of the Pokemon Battle Royales and all of the explanation videos. There's only a couple of these explanation videos left for us to check out, so we'll watch this one and then the next couple, and then that'll be it for our journey of the Terminal Montage and Lockstin and Gnoggin Pokemon Battle Royales. So if you've liked these videos, make sure to check them all out in that playlist. Make sure to give the videos a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel to see when new stuff comes out, you know, all that cool shameless plug algorithm intro stuff. Let's go ahead and hop right into this video and let's see what we think.
Hey, have you seen this video over here yet? I'm gonna link it right here, because this video that you're watching now is about that. So watch that first. It's another awesome animation by Terminal Montage that I helped.
Also, make sure to go ahead and like their videos and do all that cool stuff to help them out as well, because they're awesome channels and we love them.
Pokedex entries into context.
Yeah, so those are the two that we'll have left
because some of them
after this one.
Taken into context because they're just so ridiculous. So, after doing regular Pokemon and legendary Pokemon, what's the next thing we could do to up the stakes? Obviously, Baby Pokemon Battle Royale. So again, watch that first. Link is also in the description, and then watch this. Alright, and by now you should have seen it. So, if you're new to the channel, hi. If you're into thinking too hard about Pokemon lore and science, I'm your guy. So, this Pokemon Battle Royale is set at the Pokemon Daycare, where highly competitive Pokemon players and tryhards spend their years biking in circles. We see various baby Pokemon doing their thing, including Pichu, shocking itself. Pichus are unable to properly control their electricity, so they often shock themselves, as most commonly seen in Super Smash Bros., where Pichu hurts itself with all of its electric type attacks, because it's a baby, it's too dumb to know better. Magby has magma-like blood and an internal body temperature of 1,100 degrees Fahrenheit.
Didn't know that.
Which is 200 degrees cooler than magma. It's just a baby. It can't handle much more than that yet. It's using all that heat to dry the tears of its friend Bonsly, who isn't withering like the nearby Badoo. This is because Bonsly isn't actually a plant. It's a rock in the shape of a bonsai tree.
Yep.
It must be pretty sly to trick you.
Haha.
Why is it even crying? Well, because it's a baby. But actually, according to the Pokedex, it is actually adjusting its body's fluid levels by eliminating excess. Isn't that what crying does too? Basically, it hates having moisture in its body, so it sweats it out through its eyes, which makes it look like it's crying, because it's a baby Pokemon. But its friend Magby
Cool
is
little
helping it out.
tidbit.
But the heat it's creating, it's wilting a nearby Badoo and the pond that Montage is in. This upsets the group of Pokemon, so the angry Badoo do what Badoo do. According to its Pokedex, it lives alongside clear ponds, which is why it's here, and it is sensitive to changing temperature, which is why it wilts so easily. It scatters pollen that induces harsh sneezing and runny noses. So, it does that. It scatters said pollen in Magby's face. Notably, according to the Pokedex, for Magby, each and every time it inhales and exhales, hot embers dribble out of its mouth and nostrils. When flames drip from its nose, that means it has a cold. If a Magby is spouting yellow flames from its mouth, it is in good health. When it is fatigued, black smoke will be mixed with the flames. In other words, this poor thing has a runny nose and gets colds easily. The dumb baby. It's because it's a baby. All the baby Pokemon have something baby-like to them. It's really great. It also says, if Magby falls into a small enough pond, the whole thing will dry up. Which is also what inspired this whole bit. So the pollen makes Magby sneeze, and since its nose is always running, it sneezes up a bunch of super hot flames and embers, which evaporate the pond, and the poor Badoo away. Upon witnessing this horrendous action, Jingling gets really sad and or scared and starts screaming, as babies do. Pokedex, it emits a high-frequency cry that people can't hear. Once it starts, it can cry for an awfully long time. It deafens foes by emitting high-frequency cries. It's like a dog whistle, except painful to everybody. Nobody likes it, besides Igglybuff, who sings along. Poorly, because it's still a baby. Azurill wants to hide, and does the only thing it really does. In Pokedex, Azurill spins its tail as if it were a lasso, then hurls it far. The momentum of the throw sends it body flying too. Using this unique action, one of these Pokemon managed to hurl itself around.
I gotta be honest, it's really cool how thorough and detailed and like how in-depth they go in the Pokedex. Like if you don't read the Pokedex, which I don't, just throwing that out there, you don't know any of this stuff, but it makes Pokemon so much cooler and so much interesting if you read the Pokedex entries. So I need to start doing that. Just throwing that out there.
A record 33 feet. And it does this to hurl itself into a bush to help muffle this sound a bit. This intense sound actually manages to wake up Munchlax, and it upsets Tyrogue, who then punches and knocks the absolute heck out of Chingling, who then bounces off of a wall and right into Igglybuff. And those who remember the regular Pokemon Battle Royale, according to the Pokedex, once Igglybuff starts bouncing, it is impossible to stop. So it flies into space and knocks Cleffa off of a satellite. What was Cleffa doing there? Pokedex. It's believed to be a star reborn. For some reason, it loves Minior. On late nights illuminated by shooting stars, it gazes intently skyward, as if thinking of its home. This whole line of Pokemon come from space. Chingling is still bouncing around and smacks right into Elekid. Pokedex, Elekid stores electricity in its body. If it touches metal, it accidentally discharges all of its built-up electricity.
Cool.
This Pokemon begins swinging its arms in circles to recharge itself. It's like those crank batteries, or a wind turbine. That wasn't a wind turbine the first thing I thought of. Meanwhile, Tyrogue is, quote, always bursting with energy, is famous for its eagerness to fight, and it will challenge anyone. It has a very strong, competitive spirit. It will slug any handy target without warning. So, it sees this arm flailing by Elekid as a challenge. It looks like an inexperienced fighter fighting. You know, like this. So it attacks. But then they get
a cool
knocked away
detail.
by Munchlax doing what Munchlax do. Quote, anything that looks edible, Munchlax will go on and swallow whole. It wolfs down its weight in food once a day. So it's scarfing down anything it can
VeggieTales,
find
I didn't
until it
notice that
bumps
whenever I
into. Why
watched
not?
it. That's funny.
Why not? Loves to eat sweet fruits. It cleverly picks fruits using its ear-like arms. They gather in fruit gardens, drawn by the fragrance. Also notably, Why Not are like punching bags. You hit them, they counter and hit back harder. So, it knocks Munchlax away. Insert Why Not joke, which was used quite often in the anime, because why not? Munchlax continues munching, and Mime
Dad
Jr.
jokes.
is doing what it does. It habitually mimics foes. Munchlax comes across an egg. Eggs are pretty tasty. Whoops, it's Togepi. Togepi hide in their eggs all the time. But Pichu and Smoochum come to the rescue and save Togepi. Did you know that Smoochum used their lips to rub onto things? It's gross.
Yep.
And Togepi
Indeed.
is dead. This cruel and unfazed Munchlax just wants to wolf down more food, so it goes to pick berries off of a berry bush and, eats Azurill's tail ball. This is fine, though, for the Munchlax. According to the Pokedex, Azurill's tail is filled to the brim with nutrients. But obviously this hurts Azurill, so the very caring Happiny comes over to help heal it. But all Munchlax sees is its egg. Of course it's gotta eat it. Problem though, Happiny is a baby Pokemon. It's too young to actually lay eggs. But like a little girl playing with a baby doll, Happiny, quote, is too small to lay eggs yet. As a surrogate, it searches for round white stones. It carries an egg-shaped rock in imitation of Chansey.
It's a
so
rock?
Munchlax just ate a flippin' rock. That's
know that.
not digestible. Welcome to Tummy Ache Town. Population not Bonsly or Munchlax anymore because they just exploded. Meanwhile, Tyrogue and Elekid are still fighting, and Pichu decides to help its electric-type cousin. Together, they summon forth a massive thunderstorm, and in response, Magby summons forth a massive volcano, and the lightning brings Riolu out of meditation. And Mime Jr. is now his stand. They beat up some Mons, and oh crap, what's that in the sky? Oh, it's Cleffa! Pokedex. It is believed to arrive riding on shooting stars. People believe that it came here on a meteor. Cleffa are often seen in places where shooting stars have fallen. That means it can survive this impact. The Honorable Riolu tries to warn Tyrogue about this, but
Oh my god, he can't hear us, he's got tear pads in.
Tyrogue's design is based on scholastic wrestling outfits, which include these ear protection pads, which is why it can't hear very well. Riolu easily takes out Cleffa, and now only has a single opponent. Why not? Who charges, but of course, can only counterattack. This leads to some anime shenanigans of constant attacking and counterattacking. Notably, Riolu is a baby Lucario, which is one of the most anime Pokemon there are.
Yep.
In Smash Bros, Lucario gets stronger the more damaged it is thanks to the power of Aura, which is what somewhat inspired this moment, and what led it to victory. But it turns out they were all just playing. It's cute. It's like Rugrats.
Oh, it is. It's so cute, man.
Thunderstorm and Volcano and Ripped Mine Jr. and stuff. Imagination aside, Riolu would win. Most Pokedex entries about baby Pokemon are just about how they suck. Pichu hurts itself, Magby gets colds, Badoo wilts, Tyrogue rushes into battles it has no chance of winning, Elekid loses its electricity when it just bumps into metal, and then, like, Togepi makes people happy. What kind of battle prowess is that? At least it's not as bad as Mantike. It's friendly, and it has a pattern on its back. Wow!
I forget Mantike even exists.
Sure, but Riolu, its Pokedex entries easily make it the strongest and best baby Pokemon by a long shot. It has the particular power of being able to see emotions such as joy and rage in the form of waves. Its body is little yet powerful. It can crest 3 mountains and cross 2 canyons in one night.
What?
It can crest what? So Riolu can climb up and down 3 mountains and cross 2 canyons in what, like 7 to 10 hours? Think of the endurance and strength on this thing. Think of the speed. Not to mention that being able to see the emotions of others is almost like a sort of light mind-reading ability. You can't know exactly what your opponent is thinking, but you know when they get enraged, it usually means they're just about to attack. It's a super useful ability, which is why Riolu is the winner of the Baby Pokemon Battle Royale. Oh, and look, it's me as a toon. I'm the daycare guy now. I'm so cute. Working on these battle royales with Jeremy, that's Terminal Montage, is super fun. Absolutely love doing it. So stay tuned for the next one, and be sure to go and subscribe to his channel too. His Something About series is absolute gold. Go do it. The dude's an animator. It sucks to be an animator on YouTube, but go give him support. Go!
All right. Overall, that one was pretty good. It just makes you really, really like the Pokedex entries. It makes it such a cool, interesting aspect of the games that you just kind of forget exists. I honestly forget about Pokedex entries. I don't know if I've ever actually read them except for when I'm playing the game. So, I don't know. It's just cool how much they actually cram into the Pokedex entries. And because there's been so many Pokedex entries that they actually have like a lot of lore and story now at this point, because they change them ever so slightly for each game. Overall, guys, that was a pretty cool video. I enjoyed it. I've really enjoyed this road through watching all of these Terminal Montage, which has led me to this Lockstin and Gnoggin stuff. And I'll probably watch more of both of their stuff in the future. So I'm pretty happy that I ran into the Gigantamax Battle Royale in the first place, and it led me to all of these videos. It's been a really fun journey. I've got a couple more of these to watch, and then that'll be it for the Pokemon Battle Royales until they make new ones. So if you guys are enjoying the content, if you enjoyed my reaction to this video, make sure to give the video a thumbs up. I always appreciate that. Comment down below your favorite parts of this video or your favorite parts of my reaction to this video. Comment other stuff for me to react to, as always. I really appreciate that. If you would, subscribe to the channel so that you can see when new videos come out. My whole goal is just to create a fun community that shares what we love. So if you want, you can join the Discord, share any videos that you want to watch. It's another good place to share stuff for me to watch or for others to watch. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for all the support on all of my videos. I really, really do appreciate it. I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.